In Africa heart, small dreams grow. Through trials and storms, their strength does really show. Jobs that bring hope that inspire, fuel the future with youthful fire. With tools and trade, their path is clear. Africa promise shines it bright and near. They rise with courage, their voice is loud, building a future that make us proud. Through roads less paved, they carve their way. Tomorrow's leaders are born today. Small businesses, a mighty art, the beating drums of Africa hearts. Oh, Africa has a lot of young people who can start and grow cool new businesses, you know. So businesses, small business across Africa is very important because they do contribute to the GDP of countries. Remember, GDP means gross domestic product. At the end of the day, it's like a report card for a country. It shows how much money a country makes from all the things that it produces and sells, right? Like crops, clothing, you know, services, you name it. So a bigger GDP means that the country is making more money and usually doing better. So, for example, you know, if a farmer grow 100 oranges, for example, and then sell them for $1 each, that's $100 added to the GDP. So, and that's the case for many small businesses. They do well. And I think if they do well, the GDP grow bigger and grow, which is good for the country. So at the end of the day, man, look, the message is simple. Small businesses in Africa are the backbone of the economy. They create jobs and help the country make money, you know, but they need more help, like better roads and more money and just invest in these small businesses, man. Simple rule. They really want to grow. You see, I'm simplifying all these explanations when it comes to Africa because it's just home to so many small businesses. Um, and that is something that we have to continue to talk about because at the end of the day, we have to frame the conversation really around, you know, just the fact that if we don't really invest in small businesses across the continent, man, we're gonna miss the mark, you know, because there is a significant portion of small businesses that really operate in the formal economy, you know, really, if you're talking about employment and estimation, I think what, 80% of employment, sub-Saharan Africa, that's sort of kind of being informal. And you do have also a lot of informal enterprise because informality is important that lack the formal registration and access to the financial system, meaning that the operation system of a business. There's a lot of challenges to that. It's important to look at that. Of course, funding, access to capital. Yeah. There's at least for Africa, small businesses don't have to stay small. I think with more partnership, better government policy, and a focus on mid-sized company, they can grow, create jobs, and transform the continent economy. So I believe in combining creative thinking, collaboration, and cultural understanding, and that's how I use my business model to basically be part of the solution, not to save the continent, not to be a savior, but to be part of the solution. And I'm sure you are also part of the solution, and you have to, you know, be consistent at doing that. So there you have it. Until next time, I hope you appreciate a poetic dose, stay inspired, stay composed, for you have been consciously exposed.